Hello dearly beloved, welcome to this energy check-in. um, आज की रीडिंग जो है उसके साथ में जो एनर्जी जुड़ी हुई है, द एनर्जी दैट इज़ अटैच टू दिस रीडिंग टुडे इज़ क्वाइट हैवी, इट्स क्वाइट burdensome. Alright, it might feel very very challenging today for you, particularly if you are tuning into this reading. आपको काफ़ी सारा एक घर्षण सा महसूस हो रहा होगा, एक चैलेंज सा महसूस हो रहा होगा अंदर से. हाय रुबीना, हेलो हेलो हेलो, वेलकम. So uh, you might be feeling like you are just done. You're done with this energy. You're completely tired. You no longer want to be on this journey, and multiple people are feeling this way. Multiple people have come across and texted me. One of the DFs just right now, they just reached out and they let me know that that I'm feeling like I'm completely done. I'm so tired with this. So this is like a collective energy that you might be tapping into, that you feel completely done. You don't want to be bothering yourself with this anymore. So I just felt like we can dive into the energy check-in and gain some better clarity, because definitely there is ego death at hand. Many tower moments, okay, multiple tower moments today in that state for years, but keep going. That big saying, once upon a tarot. Why is this so feels like being backstabbed by so many people? Like I mentioned, this is a rebirthing. This is a deconstruction of the ego. All right, so your identity is at stake here. You are being shown that there is so much more than the idea that you hold about yourself, right? So everything that is happening around you right now is trying to show you that you are far greater than your challenge that you presented with as of now. Tired to crazy woman doing spells constantly, right? So left, right and center there might be certain challenges coming in, all right, but you do have the capacity. Ascension, right? You're here for this, we signed up for this. And no, it's not a badge that you are here to wear, but every soul that incarnates here is ultimately here to learn their specific learnings, learn their specific lessons, and to evolve to higher states of consciousness, to imbibe and inculcate more love, more healing, more acceptance. Yes, spells are being done exactly by so many people. Why is it so? Let them do it. What spells? No spell is greater than a divine spell, right? So let your karma be your spells, right? So you don't need to, shield yourself, protect yourself. You just need to understand that you're far greater than the personality that you believe yourself to be, and that you are divine. You are um, consciousness and energy incarnate, right? And through that, through your faith and devotion in God, which is a supreme power, there is no other negative energy that can touch you, right? Through the penance, through the fire of your own purity, there is no other thing that can touch you, right? um, if someone is playing mischief, if someone is in their lower energies, holding lower intentions, send them understanding, send them awareness, send them love, right? Make them understand that it is they are only developing bad karma for themselves, right? And they don't need to be doing this, right? Father, please forgive them for they know not what they do, right? She's trying to destiny swap. Let them, let them. Let them see whatever. God is greater than any challenge that is being thrown at you as of now. So let me just do the reading for the feminines as of now. I feel like there are some very specific messages coming across for the feminine. If you feel like you are in your feminine energies today, you might be able to relate to this, right? This is for the feminine. The feminines need to know. So There it is, Archangel Michael, all right, the angel of protection, the angel of safeguarding, the angel of making sure that you are looked after. You're always looked after. See, there's your confirmation, right? You don't need to fear anything, right? Just stay rooted in your knowing of God, in the power of God, in relying in um, just relying in Him. All right, you don't need to know anything else apart from that. Knowing that He is the greatest source of all things, and in that you need not worry about anyone else playing you, right? Because anyone who is playing you, they are simply playing themselves. So when you let go of your identifications, you just become like smoke and mirrors. You just become poof. There is no personality that can get hurt then, right? That can get penetrated then, right? You have simply surrendered yourself to divine. You've become one with divine. You have merged with divine. You have allowed Him to take care of you, right? Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, you know that it is an experience enrichment that you are receiving, right, through this entire situation, right? So just allow. There is also some sort of a revelation, the angel of revelation around the feminines today. Definitely I feel like there is some ego death energy around the feminines. You feel like there are quite high strung energies. There are certain heavy energies around for the feminine. Particularly I have the purge card coming out, right? So you are letting go of negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative karmas that you have accumulated upon yourself. You are letting it go. Probably some of you having loss of sleep, loss of appetite, throwing up a lot. Even if you're not throwing up, you just have that feeling, that sensation of throwing up, right? Feeling pukish. There might be lots of aches and pains in the joints, particularly in the joints, right? And for some of you, it's either in the tip of the not in the tip, it's in the joints of the hands, or it might be around your foot, around your ankles, right? Lots of pain that you might be experiencing. So please be patient with this process, because this is a purification process that you are undergoing, right? This is a process of returning to essence, returning to your true nature, true self, right? Realizing, remembering who you are, letting go of recurring patterns, right? Letting go of everything dense that has been holding you down, making you feel heavy, making you feel burdensome inside. Loss of appetite, especially after the evening. Yes, that's right. So that's the body's signal that is allowing you to take rest. Okay, the digestive system wants to rest. So listen to your body. If you feel like you don't want to eat a lot, just have lots of water, and that can allow for the spiritual processes to take place quite efficiently, right? The body is not busy digesting the food, right? So yeah, surrender. Like I mentioned, surrender to God. The natural state of love is surrender. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. This itself might be the big revelation that is coming into you, dear feminine, that that requirement for you to let go of control, to let go of trying to fit things in a mold, trying to fit things in a box. It makes you feel very tired. It makes you feel like you're going against the flow, right? And you feel so drained, you feel so tired, right? You don't know what is happening, why it is happening. And there is a lot of clearing, specifically in the Swadhisthana chakra, the sacral chakra, right? So these are certain affirmations that you can say to yourself today. My body is a sacred temple of light. I feel energized every day as I am in perfect health. I honor and celebrate divine sensuality within. I am abundance. Creativity flows through me spontaneously as I am passion. My emotions are well balanced and free flowing. I am a magnet for deep soul connections, right? So these are certain affirmations that can help you. Catalyst, right? So feminine today, she's speaking to the masculine energetically or telepathically. She's letting the masculine know that you woke up my heart from its sleep, from its slumber. I am more spiritual, loving, and forgiving through this bond. I have recognized that I need to bring in many, many changes within myself. I need to work on my own healing journey. I need to work with my inner child that has been hurt since a long, long time, right? I see you ignoring me, but in fact, I have been ignoring my own emotional needs. I have unmet needs, right? That I was probably throwing on to other people, right? Holding other people responsible to meet those needs within me. But I now realize, I now recognize, I now remember that I am the person in charge of my own healing journey, right? Even in our most prominent imperfections, we are perfect in the eyes of God. So, feminists today might be feeling a little bit insecure about certain looks or their own weight or the way that they have been handling themselves through this journey. Probably there has been a lot of laziness, probably there has been a hint of procrastination. So whatever it might be for you, you're feeling less than perfect today, dear feminine, and your higher self is recognizing and letting you know that even in our most prominent imperfections, we are perfect in the eyes of God, right? Also, I'm feeling for some of the masculines, they might be sensing that, I'm not good enough for you. Like, you deserve so much more than what I have to offer for you. And the feminine is reaching out to the masculine and giving this reassurance energy, right? That, everyone is imperfect, but in the eyes of God, we are perfect. In the eyes of each other, we are perfect. We are imperfectly perfect. Runner. So some of the feminists today might also be shutting their person out, shutting their person away, right? I don't want this person now in my energy. I don't want to think about him. I don't want to entertain this connection anymore. I'm completely done and tired, and I just want to sweep this connection under the rug or mat, or I don't know, this God forsaken connection. I don't know what to make of it, and I feel so tired, I feel so lost, I feel so drained today. So feminines, being the runner today, some of the feminines, they are saying to the masculine, when I shut you out of my heart, I get desperate to move on from the connection. I try to protect my heart, but I simply cannot run from self. I cannot run from myself, right? I can run from you, but I understand that you are me. You are a pure and a true reflection of my own inner world, my own inner being, my truest essence. And in that, when I run from you, I start running from myself, right? So this is another realization that might be coming in. There is a need for you, dear feminine, to ground your energies, to probably move barefoot on the ground, on the soil, on the grass, so that you can soak in all of those beautiful negative ions into your body, so that you can relax more, you can reduce all of this inflammation that you have been sensing, this you feeling out of sorts. It's going to give you a lot of relief today when you reconnect with nature, right? Listen to your body. It's very important that you listen to your body intelligence at this point. You can listen to certain sound frequencies that would help you feel a little bit better, certain relaxing sounds, relaxing music, probably flute. I'm getting for some of the feminines who are working with their heart chakra, they can listen to sitar sounds, classical music, sitar sounds, that would help you. I feel as if I have become a normal person, which means I'm feeling normal and a normal daily routine. So you are bridging between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, all right? Normal as in you're accepting normal life, and that is a part of spiritual journey. It's like you are not just spiritual, you're also in this physical body, living a physical life, living a very, very normal life, right? And that is the beauty, because that is all of the learning that you have taken in, right? All of the study, all of the research that you have taken in, you are bringing it now, rooting it, grounding it into Mother Earth, right? Helping people around you, right? You're not just here to stay in your bubble. Oh, I am very spiritual. वो भी एक ego है, right? So spiritual ego is very, very difficult to get out from. So being aware that the need to be spiritual all the time in itself is part of the ego, right? So what is the energy that the  holds overall? Let me select it right now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 For the feminines, I have the Queen of Pentacles, and I spoke of grounding. So this is what it is. You need to ground your energies. You need to understand all of your spiritual understanding. You are here to root it firmly in your physical experience, in your body, right? And in your connections as well, right? So learning spiritual material, learning theories, learning philosophies, learning mantras and learning couplets and sayings is not enough, right? जब आपकी डे टू डे डीलिंग होती है लोगों के साथ में तो कितना फ्रिक्शन हो रहा है, right? How much of friction exists when people are not agreeing with you, when people are being rude, when people are being dishonest or judgmental. How do you react? Are you reacting or are you responding, right? So this is the time for you, dear feminine, to understand that you are here to create a shift on earth through bringing this shift within first. Ego resolve हुआ, spiritual ego, right? Tower card coming up a lot for the collective. It is a collective energy which is very very specific. It's like we are being called to go into the deepest darkest shadows of ourselves, right? And you don't want to look there. You feel like running away. I don't want to see this part of myself, right? But the things that you are being shown is a part of your own hidden dark subconscious, and the subconscious holds a lot of power, a lot of magic, right? Because that is where the alchemy lies. Once you see all of the things that need to be seen, once you start accepting all of the things that stand to be accepted, you can finally create that magic here within, right? And somehow I'm feeling, dear feminine, that is going to translate through greater abundance for you, right? So you are going to be more financially stable, secure. You're going to feel healthy in your body, in your physical body, the more shadow work that you're doing at this point. The more you are being aware of your own subconscious fears, and there it is again, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is a bridge between worlds, again the dark subconscious mind and the light conscious mind, right? She is very very highly intentional. She is highly intuitive, right? And she knows how to flow completely. She doesn't hold anything. She doesn't hold on to anything, right? She knows simply to flow, and she flows with her feeling, she flows with her knowing, she flows with her intuition, right? So all of this energy, dear feminine, you are being asked to tap into, to know that you are here on a healing journey. Why is this journey even here? Why am I on this journey? Why did I meet this person if I'm not to be with them? Okay, I feel like this is a very very cruel joke that universe is playing on me, that God is playing on me, right? But you must understand that above anything else, you are here to realize yourself. This is a journey of self-realization. This is a journey of spiritual attainment. This is a journey of inner healing, striking a balance between your spiritual world and your material world. So this represents the spiritual or the inner world, and the Queen of Pentacles represents the material world, the physical realm where you are placed, like physically, right? So stop being in your shell. I feel like many of the feminines are now feeling more confident to share their visions with the world, to share their thoughts with the world. This can be sharing your creativity, your work with the world. It's very very important right now, because the kind of place that you hold your feminine, it's like you are highly undermining yourself. आपकी insecurity जो है, it's getting the better of you. Look, that's what it is, the abundance that I'm speaking of, right? You're here to create something solid in this world. This is not just about money. Ten of Pentacles is a card of legacy, right? You're here to create something and to anchor something that is going to be remembered for generations, right? So beautiful guidance is coming across for the feminine. Also for देखो मैंने डेक पहले से ही निकाल के रखी हुई थी. हाई प्रीस्टेस एनर्जी कमिंग अक्रॉस. ओके, सो आई हैव द साइकोलॉजी डेक. दिस इज अ very very good deck for shadow work and inner healing work. It's called mind and body, I think. Okay, so I am not smart enough to succeed. Some of the feminines today feeling that in their mind they are too caught up. They might be quite useless right now, feeling useless, okay. I'm not feeling sharp enough in my mind, and I'm feeling like I'm not smart enough to succeed, right? And here I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles coming across. So this is like the epitome of success, of financial success, right? So why do you feel this way? Because you are suffering from a low self-esteem, dear feminine. It's a part of you that is quite negative and quite loud in your mind right now. So please say this to yourself: when I balance my creativity with discipline and flexibility, I will always succeed. Like I mentioned, the High Priestess, she is completely flow. She is water, right? She's water. She is the phases of the moon. She's connected to the phases of the moon. She's connected to the triple goddess, right? तो उनकी जो knowing है, it is actually helping you bring in ideas from your subconscious mind to your conscious mind, right? So there is no sort of hindrance for the High Priestess. She is just complete flow of her mind, right? And when you balance your creativity with discipline, right, and flexibility, you will always succeed. So dear feminine, you are being asked to embody the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles at this moment in order to strike success, in order to be good at what you are at. You are always good. You are always given everything that you need by divine, by universe, to succeed with what you have. ऐसा नहीं है कि oh, when I have this loan secured, I'm going to start working big time. When I have an X number of amount in my bank account, I'm going to start taking action, right? Divine is saying start with whatever you have right here, right now. जितना भी आपके पास में शुरू कर दे, right? Because once you start putting in the actions, putting in the efforts with consistent effort and discipline, you start moving towards success automatically. Because up until then आप अपने mind में ही actions ले रहे हैं, right? And it doesn't help you, constructively. Also, I have abundance issues, alright? So this is all happening, dear feminine. All of this guidance is coming across for you specifically at this point, so that you can move past your abundance issues and you can strike in that gold, so that you can strike in that lottery, that 10 of Pentacles right now, and it's all waiting for you, right? You might ask, like, what is keeping me from all of this financial abundance? It is you yourself, right? Everything in the universe wants to bring you to that beautiful realization that you have everything that you need, right? It is just us. We keep ourselves away from that. What else is the energy of the feminine today? Not free. See where you are not free right now, okay? Where do you feel not free? Are you not free financially? Are you not free in terms of stability? Are you not free in terms of following your intuition, your creativity? Are you not feeling free of addictions, of extreme habits, right? For some of you, are you not free of feeling safe in your body, in your life, right? Where are you not free? This is the energy that you can tap into. You can gain certain insights about where you're not free today. Wants to apologize. So feminines wanting to apologize for the masculines, or this might be feminines requiring an apology from the masculines. It's like, oh, you have given me so much of pain and trouble that now I deserve an apology, right? So जब आप ये फील करते हैं कि the other person needs to seek an apology from you, it's not coming, right? Because the masculine simply shows you where you need to first apologize to yourself. That is why they don't apologize. That is why they don't come across and express that guilt or shame that they feel, right? Because somewhere you have been holding yourself captive. It might be in your mind, it might be in your expression, it might be in your emotions, it might be in your decisions, it might be in your actions. Somewhere you need to be apologizing to yourself for conducting yourself in a particular way. Past में हो सकता है you might have allowed a lot of freedom to different people to just come and behave any which way with you, right? So so yeah, you need to apologize to yourself, dear feminine. It's going to bring about a lot of healing today. It's going to bring about a huge amount of healing. You're going to feel like this cool wave of a cool ocean wave sweep over you, a wave of relief coming over you. I'm feeling as soon as you resolve, where do I need to say sorry to myself? What did I allow in my past? Was it disrespect? Was it blame? Was it betrayal? What was it that you allowed? Because your person never did you any wrong, right? It was you just doing wrong to yourself. Your person simply showed that to you, right? So there's a huge release. Yes, a release one person is mentioning. There's a huge release that is taking place in the feminine collective, and this is like intense healing. All right, with the temperance card. You just need to be patient with yourself. You are on the right path, you are on the right track. That is why there are so many revelations happening right before you, right? And you might not be getting any messages or signs or things from your DM right now, right? And there is a reason, because you need to bring focus back to yourself, back to your own process, back to your own energetic healing. You have been obsessing too much over your person, so universe is like, okay, no more signs for you right now. And that's what is making you feel lost also. That's also making you feel irritated, क्योंकि आप चाह रहे हो साइंस देखना, पर साइंस आपको दिख नहीं रहे. You're unable to see the signs and things right now, because you are being called to a state of embrace. You're being called to a state of surrender. Faith is a state of openness and trust, realizing that everything is a perfect blossoming, right? A perfect unfoldment, right? Nature is perfect, and nature never rushes, and yet everything is achieved in its due time, right? So you, dear divine feminine, you are nature embodied, right? So what is the rush? What is the rush of union? What is the rush of meeting this person? Because if this person comes to you in an unhealed state, right, if this person comes to you in their ego, you are going to just shut them out, right? Or probably you're going to end up hurting yourself once again, because you have been allowing that hurt and pain within. You haven't healed that pain, you haven't addressed that pain within, right? So you don't want that. So allow the universe to bring all things to you in perfect timing, and it's all already happening. So, right, you're not empty of anything. Some of the feminines feel empty without the masculines. Like, I don't know, I feel so lost, I feel so strange within me. I feel these doubts and fears come up within me. What if this is to not happen, right? So please don't allow these doubts to rule your mind. You are the controller of your mind, you are the ruler of your mind, right? And assert your dominance over your intellect. Your awareness is always greater than your intellect, right? So when you are aware that I'm overthinking, when you bring yourself to that conscious knowing that, okay, I'm overthinking, I'm bringing up fear, I'm thinking about the future and creating worry and suffering for myself, come back to the present moment. Just breathe, just spend this moment with yourself. Bring your awareness back to the present moment, back to your body, and give assurance to yourself. Give yourself that safety. Understand that it's all beautifully unfolding, right? And that divine is always there with you. You're never alone. Your DM is there with you, inside of you. They are already placed within you. This is not a human being that's outside of yourself, right? It's more than that. That's why you feel the confusion, okay? I feel something else within me about this person, and this person is showing me a very strange side of them. Why is that? Why is it happening? Because they are still in their ego. They're reflecting your ego back to you, right? So be patient with yourself. It's a challenging time right now, but it is highly potent, because you're being asked to go and dive deep into your shadows. You're being shown things that are very negative, extremely negative, right? But you're here to purge it out, you're here to release it, everything that is negative, heavy. You can do this meditation. Hi Mega, I'm not able to take the ego death phase, right? So it has to happen anyway. If you're able to take it or not, it's happening for you, right? So you can practice this small meditation. It's a visualization more than a meditation. So before going to bed, just think about all of the negative things that you have seen today, that you have thought today, that you felt today, that you acted upon today. Probably you lost your temper, probably you swore, right? Probably you did something against your nature, and now you're feeling the regret, now you're feeling the guilt. Just close your eyes and visualize a sacred fire in front of you, right? And just visualize in your mind's eye that you are giving away that negative deed, that negative event, that negative thought, negative action, negative intention that came up within you. It might be a negative emotion, it might be a negative thought, it might be a negative action. Just see yourself surrendering that to the sacred fire, and just offer that negative experience to the fire for it to be alchemized and released to divine, right? So through this exercise you can actually start feeling very, very light, right? Extremely light, because you are consciously letting go of the negativity. You're not holding on to it, right? If you hold on to it, it's going to keep you in that whirlwind energy, right? So this is a small visualization that you can practice to let go of any negative thought, negative emotions. Feeling lostness also, some of the feminines also feeling lost, extremely confused and obsessive energy since the past few days. You might be tapping into the collective energies, Shweta. It's like, it's almost like I'm feeling like the feminine is like, I don't want this journey anymore. It's like it's too much, and I don't want to entertain it anymore, right? I'm done with it. I'm like completely over my head. I've lost all patience, right? So this is, everyone in the collective is feeling this way, and you might be tapping into it, right? So please bring your awareness back to your heart. Understand that it's happening for a greater cause, for a cause that is much greater than what you can see and perceive right now. There was so much of pain in the chest, so you might be purging heart chakra emotions, okay? Heart chakra heaviness. Yes, I'm done. Shivta. Okay, so where are our masculines at today? What is happening in the masculine collective? Just the energy. Right. The energy in the masculine collective. So of course there is some heart pain that I'm seeing for the masculine. 5 of Cups coming in, the card of loss, the card of losing, alright? And this person, this monk here, they have completely given up their clothes, given up their belongings. I feel like this monk is almost like stripped off of everything that was his, right? So I feel that today the masculines are being pushed into accepting losses. This might be loss of a loved one, this might be loss of connection, loss of a job, loss of money, loss of respect. It might be loss of position as well for some of the masculines. So there is some sort of a giving away, more like the universe has almost like taken this away from the masculines, like, let me handle this for you and see where you are right now, so there is this element of egoic pride that the masculines are feeling the burning today. I feel, although this is a water energy, I feel like there's a very, very high burning intensity within the masculines today. This sense of something very dear to them, or something that they held very important to themselves, being taken away. This might be the connection itself with you, dear feminine. This might be your presence as well, so they feel a great pain, a great loss today, the masculines, and they are unable to focus on what they do have, right? They're trying to see the positives, but it's a very, very low energy that I'm sensing from the masculines. 3 of Pentacles. Also I feel like some of the masculines have started surrendering, okay, started understanding that there is a power that is greater than them, that is higher than them, which they cannot meddle with. Okay, so earlier the masculine thought that they could work with these divine forces, right? But it doesn't happen that way. One needs to be very clear in their intention, one needs to be very pure in their knowing, for things to start moving smoothly for the masculine, for the divine masculine, right? So they have come into this knowing that, I know that I'm working with my feminine on a higher level, but right now in the physical realm I feel like I have to start anew, I have to start afresh. Oh my god, I have this for the masculines as well, protection. This came in for the feminines as well, protection. Okay, Archangel Michael is helping the feminine right now, and I feel like there is overall there's like this cosmic protection that is offered to both the divine counterparts, okay, in their own ways. Masculine is also trying to protect their own peace. I feel, oh my god, I can't look at this. Protection, very 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 strong protection being extended to the masculines. I feel like, especially because they feel so emotionally vulnerable. Look at them, like this monk is completely like buck naked. Okay, they feel extremely vulnerable right now, this masculine, and that is why they have this divine protection. It's like, hey, listen, there has been something that has been taken away from your hands, but it is simply so that your hands can be cleared up, your hands can be emptied to receive something new, okay, to receive something meaningful, to receive something worthwhile. And I feel like many of the masculines are praying as well, right? They're asking for direction, asking for guidance. This might be from a spiritual figure around them, like physically, or it might be just in prayer, right? They are asking for direction. I have the devil card as well, so they are being forced to see the egoic pride. Like I mentioned, egoic pride of the masculine is the masculines are facing it right now. They are being forced to face it, rather. Freedom. Masculine seeks freedom from all of this pain, freedom from financial setbacks, freedom from their own limitations, right? Their own addictions, their own lower tendencies that they have in succumbing to. This may be a karmic relationship as well, it might be a karmic situation that is surrounding them right now, and they long to free themselves from it, right? Some of the masculines are already free, like in their mind, in their energy, they are already free, although they might be surrounded by the karmic right now physically, but they have already started the process of freeing themselves in their mind, in their energy, like they are creating a little bit of a distance. Hi, G Guardian. And the angel of harmony, beautiful angel of harmony, also helping the masculines to be more receptive, to be more perceptive to the cosmic guidance that is coming in for them right now, right? Masculines are being asked to be very 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 mindful and to be very very honest with themselves. What you reject in others, you reject in self. See everything with neutral eyes. So the masculines are learning how to move beyond the constrictions of the ego, right? To see beyond their limitations. Soul merge, right? So this pain, this 5 of cups pain that they are sensing is for their own feminine. They feel starved. I'm feeling like the masculine literally feels hungry. They are hungering for the feminine's energy today. They are hungering for her attention, her love, her forgiveness, her touch, her smile, right? Her warmth, everything. I feel like the masculines are feeling completely starved today, right? They are longing for this soul merge with their divine feminine, a love that only unifies the moth and the flame, right? because all of this is happening so that the masculine can come to this higher realization, understanding that there are no two, there never were two. There is no division between counterparts. They are placed within each other uh, since creation, right? Since inception, they have been placed within each other. They are one, essentially one, because it's a soul split, right? It's they are split at source. So um, the masculines remembering somehow that the moth and the flame are one, right? Extinguished in the name of love, so that no lover remains, only love. So this is again an egoic death that they might be going through. With the devil card, I feel the masculines are going through an egoic death as well. Right. Call to action, there is a certain action that the masculine is being called to take, right, to initiate something, to bring a change, and they are being nudged in the right direction. The masculine is being inspired to start walking towards the feminine. I'm feeling going beyond their fears, okay, following their own intuition. What is this devil card that the masculine is working on? I don't know what my personal dreams and life purpose are. I tend to get my joy through my family and friends. That's why they have a very, very closed group. Okay, some of the masculines don't like to socialize a lot because it's like they don't want to put themselves out there. Why? Because there is a certain curtain, I'm feeling, that they have between them and the world. So the positive affirmation, the healthy affirmation for this is: as I pursue happiness through my dreams and life purpose, I give birth to unrealized potential within me and the unlimited splendor of my soul. Wow. So soul word coming in multiple times. That's interesting. Divine masculine learning to be more honest with their feelings with the vulnerability, accepting the vulnerability of what they feel for the feminine, transcending obstacles. Okay, so this is the devil card again. Also, I feel like they have help, they have divine help right now, they have protection, they have help offer coming, right? So masculines have an offer in mind. Also, I'm seeing Three of Pentacles, which is also an offer. This is an offer to collaborate, right? To come together and to work together with the feminine in particular, right? No idea how to make a move, all right? So although they are being pushed to take action, there is still some doubt, there is still some foundation, something that is keeping them bound right now, and that is why they feel like they don't know how to make a move towards you. Although they want to, their entire being, their entire heart is just um, like going at them with a hammer and an axe. Oh my god. Like, go tell her, show her, affirm it to her, confirm it to her. Somehow they feel like that fear coming in very, very strongly. Truth, alright, look at this. Honesty and truth. You are my one and only. I know that we are twin flames. Our love is divine grace. It's a great gift of God, me meeting you in this lifetime. Even if it was simply for a day or two, even if it was simply for a couple of moments, even if it was maybe in the dreams, maybe it was just for a couple of moments online, but I felt like my entire existence holding more meaning in that bleak second, right? Our love is divine grace. You reminded me that I have a wild side. You rekindled the fire in my soul. I burn for you day and night. There's a lot of passion, a lot of sacral chakra energy as well that you might be sensing from your divine masculine. You might be seeing things around, things in particular like the phallus, or you might be seeing certain other signs that represent passion and energy that way. Maybe receiving Ace of Wands, seeing a lot of fire around or images of fire. You might be seeing I'm getting flaming torches. If you're seeing a series or if you're seeing certain movies or songs, you might be seeing a flaming torch which represents the Ace of Wands as well, right? So the masculine today, the divine masculine today, is longing to connect with their feminine on all levels. It's not just physical, okay? It's a very, very deep connection, a deep passion that they feel in the pit of their soul. You know, they feel like you ignite their mind as well. You know, they feel passionate intellectually, they feel stimulated intellectually, they feel stimulated emotionally as well, you know, because you hold that space for them, you hold that understanding for them, and that they have never received in the past, right? Union, there it is, union. Married we already are, let us spend the rest of our lives living together. Beautiful. Conflict, there is still some conflict. I didn't mean what I said, and what I truly meant I did not say. I know more than I let out. My head and heart are at war over you. So there is a lot of internal conflict that this masculine is feeling. That's why it's leading to all of this sadness, sad energy. Also masculine feeling like a wuss. They're feeling like they don't deserve the kind of intensity, the kind of purity that the feminine brings in their life, right? But I do feel like masculines are being pushed to start working for within, you know, going within, working. Why am I? They are being asked to just quiet and, you know, bring the attention inwards. Divine detours. There are certain redirections that this masculine is receiving as well. What else? Did I get everything? Okay, yes, I got everything, right? So that is all that we have today. I hope this reading helped you. I hope it brought some sort of a light, right? Please do not rely too much on the external, on the 3D masculine, right? Because when you go on, keep on checking on them, you know, looking at what they're doing, what they're up to, you lower your vibration, you lower your energy, because there is some sort of a trigger that's waiting for you there. And although it helps you in the long run, you know, in the grand scheme, it does help you in healing yourself. But when you are constantly looking forward, you know, towards receiving a message, towards receiving some sort of a communication from them, towards them approaching you, you know, you are laying down expectations on this physical person that you feel is outside of you, while in truth your divine counterpart is placed within you in the form of God, right? So your God is your divine counterpart, is your true twin flame first, right? So whatever you seek from your masculine, first seek it from God and then give it to yourself. I know that the mind cannot understand this, but do meditate on these words, you know. First ask for it from God and then give it to yourself, right? So that is how you show up for yourself. When you show up for yourself, your divine masculine is naturally going to show up in that high vibrational frequency, right? Understanding that they are also going through their own soul lessons. They are breaking free from everything that has been keeping them bound in their energy, right? They are harmonizing the energies within, coming into balance within themselves, creating more flow in their own lives, right? Maybe their job is not aligned with them, maybe their family is not aligned with them, so they are making space, making room in their life, right? First they are being inspired to make room in their life so that they can welcome you in it, right? So they are trying to listen to their own heart, they are trying to listen to the guidance that is coming into them from the universe. That's the angel of harmony working in with the masculines, Archangel Michael protecting them, extending support. The universe is extending support to the masculine at this point, giving them inspiration, giving them the security and the safety that they are held, right? They are held by divine. And the feminine, this is the last message for the feminine, okay? You're feeling the pain of separation today, dear feminine. You might be feeling quite angry as well, anger coming up in the feminines, and this is due to the intense separation that you feel within yourself, like this divide that you feel within yourself. It's because you start believing your ego, right? Because in truth, none of you, there is nothing separate from you, not just your person. Nothing is separate from you. Everything starts from you, everything is connected with you. And in that, I am learning that the pain of being away from you is actually separation from my own divinity, right? So when you feel like you are craving your person, you're craving to listen to your person, you're craving to communicate with them, craving to meet with them, you are externalizing the love, right? And then that itself is infatuation, because it's a physical person that you are craving, right? That you are being attracted to, right? It's outside of yourself, whereas in truth, everything that is present around you is a form of divine, right? When you are craving to connect with divine, everything comes into you automatically. You don't even need to ask for it, you don't even need to pray for it. The universe is going to send it to you through your own elevation of energy, through your own interaction with the cosmic frequencies, through your own alignment with God, divine source, love and light. Everything is pouring into you beautifully and very, very harmoniously, right? So when you find yourself being attracted or longing for this person outside of yourself, know that it is attachment, right? That is not divine love. Because somewhere you will have that expectation, मैं इतना दे रही हूँ, मुझे भी मिले, मुझे भी response मिलना चाहिए, I also deserve this XYZ, right? Expectation जुड़ी हुई है, तो वो कैसे divine love हो गया, right? Divine love sets you free, okay? You are free. I love you, and hence I set you free. You deserve to be free. I simply want you to be happy. I simply want you to do well. I want you to be successful in whatever it is that you want to get in. That is the highest form of love that you can show to anyone, right? Wishing the best for them, loving them, but understanding that love doesn't have to be a bondage, doesn't have to be an attachment. You can break free from that attachment and still love someone, right? Immensely, intensely, madly, right? So lots of lots of heavy words coming across, but I hope this reading helped you. And these ascension energies are really hard, but yes, you signed up for it. Your higher self is like, hello, we decided upon this, right? So remind yourself, ask yourself, positive shift में आ जाओ, positive thought form में आ जाओ. Difficult है, I know it's difficult. Why did I choose this? Why did I choose this lesson? Why did I choose this journey? Why? Ask your soul, right? And the answer will show up, right? Because you did. Before reincarnating, you did. All of the people, all of the families, all of the friends, your person showing up in your life, every single moment was handpicked by you as a soul before reincarnating on earth, right? So ask yourself, connect with your soul, connect with your highest self, and why did I pick this? Why did I pick this challenge? What is a lesson that I need to learn? What is a lesson that I need to surpass in order to integrate? Divine Soul Purpose is saying something. They have been recently called to learn unicorn healings after getting visions of their divine energy through meditations, and it is indicated communication and healings. When I did Akashic record healings as well, from that point on, I have been seeing unicorns in my meditation. Also, a message of raising collective vibration. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but unicorns are closely associated to little girls, छोटी छोटी जो लड़कियां होती हैं, they are drawn to unicorns, right? And there is a very very beautiful reason behind it. The unicorn is a horned horse, okay? He has one single horn, and that represents the non-duality, right? So the unicorn essentially represents divine masculine, pure divine masculine, awakened divine masculine. So it's divine masculine energy in the form of a unicorn horse spirit, right? And that's why little girls are attracted to unicorns, because that's the feminine purity. A small girl is divine feminine personified, right? She's free from all sorts of attachments and limitations and her ego and her mind, right? You see how little girls are worshipped here in India as well, right? Because they represent the 9 forms of Devi, the 10 forms of Devi, right? Of Ma Durga, of Ma Parvati. So little girls are connected to unicorns, because that is our own inner feminine wanting to reunite and reconnect with our divine masculine within, right? And unicorns help you with that. The unicorns only go with innocence and purity and clear intention, and they go with magic as well. Of course, there is unicorn magic as well. So these are all things that might sound very weird to someone who is listening to them for the first time, but I myself, if you can just wait here for a second, I will show you. When I started my journey with crystals, this unicorn, this purple unicorn, I got for myself because I was so pulled to it. And trust me, I wasn't even very financially well off at that point of time. I was still struggling, and this was a very very expensive one. This was a very expensive investment for me at that point of time, but I did not see it as an expense. I even at that point, I was so drawn to it, I was so called to it. I saw it as an investment, and I connected with it so deeply, so beautifully, and I got it, and life has never been the same. So yeah, whatever you're feeling called to, there is always a purpose. Probably unicorns from a higher realm want to communicate with you. They want to give you that activation, they want to give you that energy, they want to send across certain transmissions to you. So it will come across, okay? Do not hold on and hang on to some sort of a physical manifestation of it necessarily, because ultimately it's all leading you towards divine, right? It's leading towards a certain freeing up of your own limited aspect, right? तो आपके एक अंदर ही कोई एक पार्ट है जो अनफ्री महसूस कर रहा है, बिकॉज यूनिकॉर्न्स रिप्रेजेंट फ्रीडम एज वेल. तो probably unicorn spirit here is to help you free yourself from certain limitations, from certain habits. प्रॉब्ली फ़ोन देखने का हैबिट, या एक्सेसिव बिंज वॉचिंग का हैबिट, या स्नैकिंग का हैबिट है, या बहुत ज़्यादा आप चॉकलेट खाते हो, या स्मोकिंग का हैबिट है. देयर इज़ सम सॉर्ट ऑफ अ लिमिटेशन दैट इज़ नॉट गुड फॉर यू, नॉट गुड फॉर योर physical body, not good for your spiritual transformation as well. So unicorn spirit wanting to come across to you, because you have come into a point of surrender within yourself on your journey, that you are allowing that innocence within. You want to reconnect with your innocence within, you want to reunite with your purity within, right? So yeah, I hope this helped you. Moonlight arrow, even I channel unicorn light language in my Reiki healing session. So very powerful, very powerful. Unicorn spirit is, oh my god, they are very very powerful. You can also connect with I don't know if you can, but Pegasus spirit is, again, it's something greater than unicorn spirit as well, because that is going to take you to a whole other dimension altogether. So unicorn spirit, Pegasus spirit, there are dragon spirits coming in, there are snake spirits coming in. I've been seeing snakes everywhere around. So the serpent energy coming up, showing up, because I've been doing a lot of energy work, and it's just now hitting me that that's why I'm seeing so many snakes, because that's That's what happened. That's what is happening right now with me personally on my journey. So all of these mystical creatures, we hear about them in the textbook, but they actually do exist. And once you start connecting with them in the spiritual world, you will start feeling their energy around. This is not simply in the mind, right? But this exists in energy, right? In the quantum field, the unicorn energy, unicorn light language, it, of course it exists, right? But what is it here to show you? What is it here to teach you? What is it here to help you transition to? That is the question that you need to be asking yourself, so that you can receive more guidance, so that you can work with it more efficiently, right? And more harmoniously, more quickly, right? My unicorn is blue colored with golden horns. Beautiful. I also want this crystal. See how things add up. It's like amazing. I never show this, on my lives, because this is very very special. If I could show you, I have a painting of Mahadev, which my sister created, and it's purple in color. It's light lavender in color, and I love to place it there with Mahadev. So this unicorn is always staying with Mahadev over there. So yeah, so it's all beautiful. You see how all things coincide. This is also a big sign in itself, right? That you are ready for it, right? So don't doubt it. Don't feel like, oh my God, I'm feeling that a little bit हैंडल कर पाऊंगी कि नहीं, इंटेंस तो नहीं हो जाएगा. नहीं, आप अभी रेडी हो तभी वो स्पिरिट शो अप कर रहा है, राइट? तो या same snakes, yes, I'm seeing them a lot. Moon is also seeing them. Why snakes? What is the purpose? So Shweta, in many esoteric cultures, the snake represents the kundalini shakti, right? All the coiled serpent that is placed at the base of the spine, which is untapped energy, right? It's untapped spiritual energy that already exists within us. But seeing snakes everywhere, first it represents the ego, right? So if you have seen the Ouroboros, which is the circular snake which is eating away at its own tail, it's like a circle, right? And the head of the snake is eating away at its own tail. That represents the consumption of one's own identity, right? Eating away your own ego in order to be one with God, to be one with divine, surrendering your ego before divine, right? So that is a deep, there are of course deeper meanings to it, but this is the gist of it. So seeing the Ouroboros is also the snake, which again represents egoic death, or tower moment as we call it in tarot. So your ego might be triggered. So if you start seeing snakes, it is a indication, it's a good indicator for you to just humble yourself and to gulp down your ego. Try to see things from a level-headed perspective. Try to be aware of what is being shown to you, so that you can assimilate it, so that you can integrate it, and elevate yourself to higher levels of consciousness. So many people feel, they believe that rising of the energy is lots of like fireworks happening inside of the body, and energy going up the spine, and boom bam bim bam हो रहा है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो रही हैं. But it can be quick, but it can be subtle also. It can be slow as well, right? If you're doing the shadow work, if you're doing the healing work, if you are being aware of your own dark subconscious, it's going to be a very very pleasant process for you, right? So yes, the energy moving upwards up the spine, that is represented by the snake. I see some red worm, earthworm, Megha, earthworm. I've been mentioning earthworms a lot. So earthworms also might represent fertility. That has something to do with your sacral chakra. That has something to do with possibilities as well, because earthworms help in germination of the seeds, right? Okay, that's not okay. Anhad Yog, Kundalini Yog, yes. Kriya Yog, Hanji. So I tried Kundalini yoga for a little while, but I don't know, I felt like I was going in uncharted territory. Specifically, without a guru, it's not advised, not advisable. So, yeah, I try to approach it in a proper way. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on currently. Alright, so that is all. I hope this helped you, and I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.